Have you like without getting doxy, but have you settled into like the suburban like lifestyle?
Dude, I love
Do
it.
you are you mowing the grass? What do you like? What's you
Neighbors are
fertilizing?
saying
You
hi
air
to
riding?
me. Well, like we're under like water restrictions right now. So we can't like water anything so that we have water to like drink and stuff like that, and
Uh-huh.
so keep the golf courses looking green. But apart from that, living like in a more suburban area is crazy. People will be like driving their car while I'm outside. They will like stop their car and roll down the window and be like, "Hello, welcome to the neighborhood." And I'm like, this is. I used to live in a neighborhood where literally like you would see your neighbors on the sidewalk and you would just sort of give them a smile. Like I didn't know I know what our neighbors look like, but I didn't know any of their names. Now I feel like I'm part of a community right now. People are commenting on the stuff that I'm buying at the grocery store. They're not just looking at their phones all the time. They're like, "Hey, what do you got there?" And I'm like, "This is radicchio." And they're like, "Well, I didn't never knew what it was. I only saw it in the spring mix."
What is radicchio?
It's like a
The
red.
sixth
It's a red
the sixth
green.
Ninja Turtle?
Who's the fifth Ninja Turtle?
Splintero?
Splintero. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. It's
That's
nice, man. Honestly, like if you had asked me 10 years ago if that appealed to me, I would be like, no, that sounds like hell. But having lived in like an urban environment, I think it's like you always crave what you don't have, right? When I was in the urban environment, I was like, I long for like a greater sense of community. But the more people that come together in a weird way is like the more isolated I was. And now that it's a little bit more spread out, I'm like, man, people are like not they don't have an ambient level of annoyance with everybody else that they come in contact with for like making everything take slightly longer. It's kind of nice.
you know what I like to call that?
What?
What it's like to live in Michigan.
I believe that.
Like everyone's like, "Hey, how's it going? Hey." Yeah, no, you go. No, you go. Yo, yeah, I'll catch you later. Want to play some euchre? Yeah, I'll see you out there. All right.
And then anytime I'm back in like more dense, and I don't have anything against density for the record, but what a putt. Anytime I'm back in like the more urban parts of Vancouver, I'm like, it's crazy out here, man. I've lived here for so long, and then I see people on the sidewalk are averting eye contact with everybody else. Hey, get out of my way, honk honk you. Oh, I'm jaywalking. Someone tried to hit me when I'm jaywalking. Oh, I'm driving through a stop sign. A pedestrian tried to legally cross. Honk honk. Everybody's honking at each other. Everybody's in a rush. What is this shot? I am. This one is not good.
All right.
Also, with kids, it totally changes it. Like that's. I'm sure people are sick of hearing it, but like, it's much nicer to be in an environment where like you're around other families with kids.
Please give me a good bouncer. Oh.
It could be worse, man.
Yeah, it could be. It could be worse. It could be worse.
You know what Chad always says to me here is that trees are 90% air. So all you have to do is hit the ball into the empty space in the tree.
I cannot believe I've told you some whoppers in our time. I cannot believe you believe that.
They are 90% air.
They're not though. They're 90% hard.
Well, if you hit the branch, but if you miss the branch, they're 100% air.
What about the trunca?
The trunk, that's probably only like 30% air. If I had to guess.
Today must be opposite day because that sounds like something I would say.
Well, think about it, like, especially when you get up into the canopy. Yeah, there's leaves, but there's like a lot of air. And yeah, atoms are like 89%. Someone said 89%. That must be a valid figure. Atoms are like 89% empty space anyway, so that's not even air.
And this is your third shot.
That's just nothing.